My name is G'Jill Feldman, and I am from the United States. And my journey with lung cancer is different probably than most. It started long before I was a patient. When I was 13, two of my grandparents died of lung cancer, and 6 months later my dad died of lung cancer. Then when I was in my 20s, both my mom and my aunt died of lung cancer. When my mom died, I was 28, pregnant with my second child, and really wanted to try to find a way to confront this disease that had devastated my family. And even in the United States, there were not any organizations or support groups or walks. There was no lung cancer community. So fortunately, I found one that had just gotten off the ground in the Chicago area, and I got involved. And I did everything I could do to get educated and raise awareness and funds for research. And while doing so, 10 years ago, at the age of 39, I was diagnosed with lung cancer. My kids were 6, 8, 10, and 12 at the time, and their only association with the disease was death. And I was following in my family's footsteps, and there wasn't any research that was convincing me that my path would change. I continued on with my advocacy work, and I have to say, in the past 7 years, I have seen more advancements in lung cancer research than in decades before. I am an EGFR positive lung cancer patient, and even when I was first diagnosed, erlotinib or Tarceva wasn't even approved as a first-line therapy for patients with EGFR positive lung cancer. And now there are other drugs that are available. And I've had 2 surgeries. I've had targeted radiation several times. I've been on targeted therapy. And last year, when I had progression again, I was not happy. I was upset, but it was the first time in 10 years that I was not overcome with fear. And that is because there is hope. And how do I know there's hope? Because my family history illustrates that hope. My dad died 3 months after he was diagnosed. My mom died 6 months after she was diagnosed. I have lived 10 years to see magnificent moments and milestones, ones that were stolen from them because they did not have the treatment options that I have, that patients have now. And 2 years ago, I co-founded a group called the EGF'RESISTERS with 6 other patients and one caregiver, and there's 6 of us patients. And we are an international community of 1,300 members from over 30 countries. We have a closed Facebook group where we share information, provide support. We have a website, and we work hard also to collaborate with different organizations and industry to accelerate research into EGFR positive lung cancer so that we continue to have more options. And I'm really excited about World Conference on Lung Cancer this year. There's a lot more patient advocates. Our voices are being heard, and there's a lot more focus on patient-centric studies and outcomes, patient-identified outcomes. So we have a long way to go, but we have come so far, and we are just continuing to build on that momentum. And I can finally say there is hope, and it's palpable, it's real hope.